delay should be catching up. Within 10 seconds, it'll allow me to go live. Even though I think technically it's still live right now, it's just like a back delay. Alright. We are live. On the audio for a second. Welcome everybody. Super Cup 2026. We got Task Force Kraken versus Crimson Dragons. This is going to be an exciting game. This is a elimination. So the team that loses is out. Let me pull up the rules for you guys so you can see them. And I will be joined today by the one and only Feel My Flame, helping me cast this game. If you want to introduce yourself, Flame.
You already did.
Okay, that's Flame introduction. So there you guys have it. That's Feel My Flame. You guys probably know him. He's been around the community for a long time. So the game officially starts in about 10 minutes. So until then, I'm just gonna dial in the POVs from both teams. And Flame, I don't know if you have anything to kind of add for today's tournament while I go ahead and do that.
Not particularly. This will be my first.
You've done it with me before. You've done it with me.
Can I finish?
Okay, yes, you may.
I was gonna say it's my first commentary of this tournament. I don't really know what's going on with any of the teams, but I'll do my best to.
Okay, so basically this is week. So it's legendary tier. Let me pull up the slide so for the audience to see. So it is legendary tier. It's 8v8, and since this is an elimination, it's best of 5. Okay, so 8v8, okay. Best of 5. The teams playing are Task Force Kraken versus Crimson Dragons. So this is a knockout game. So you know the team that wins advances. The team that loses is eliminated from the tournament. So the first 2 maps are Tears of the Desert, then Loop, and then the tiebreaker map is Sleeping Giant. So that's kind of what we got going on here. Let me test. Let's see if it's working. If you guys could all hit the like button, I would greatly appreciate that. If you could subscribe, that'll really help the algorithm out. Let me know how audio is for Flame and myself. While I set up these POVs, I'm just gonna have some background music playing. And don't forget to read the description of the stream. There's a couple links in there for the upcoming World of Warships Legends PC release. So until then, enjoy the music. The game starts in T-minus 8 minutes. What's up, Master Jigsaw? And don't forget, guys, let me turn the audio down a little. There is a poll going on in the chat. Who do you guys think's gonna advance? Go ahead and vote in the poll. Will it be Task Force Kraken or Crimson Dragons? Go ahead and vote in the poll. Now, of course, tournament rules. Me as a streamer, I do have a 2-minute delay. So what you guys type in chat is gonna take 2 minutes to appear on the screen. But usually during the actual games, I remove the chat just because I don't want it influencing or appearing on the screen. So sit back and enjoy. 5 minutes left. I'm just dialing in the POVs. Flame's getting ready. And yeah, thank you guys for joining. We're gonna get more people rolling in here shortly while the game is almost gonna start. What do you think, Flame, of you know, the legendary AV8? Like what kind of thoughts do you have, you know, for Tears of the Desert? You know, what kind of ships are you expecting? Some good and lose, some 3DDs, 4DDs. What would you do right now if you were Warfare at Sea Atlantic in a Super Cup 2026 elimination round? What would you be focusing on right now? Flame? Okay, well, looks like my caster partner has lost connection. Flame, hello. All right, sweet. Well, awesome feedback. Very appreciated. Flame, you there?
Yep. Yep.
I don't know if you left earlier, but I was.
Yeah, I did.
Okay. Well,
I went to get a snack.
no worries. I was just kind of asking, kind of what would you be thinking right now in this situation? This is an elimination game, best of 5. Put yourself in these teams' shoes right now.
I would be thinking, I hope I don't do something stupid and everybody blames me. That's probably what I would be thinking.
Valid. Once we see the ship choices, I guess Good and Lou seems to have been pretty popular. Okay, looks like we are starting. So here we go, guys. Let me turn the music audio down. So here we go. Flame, just let me know which POV you're on if something exciting is happening. So it looks like we have Venezia, Gearing, Brisbane, Venezia, Brisbane, Montana, and GK. Very interesting lineup. And then is that a triple daring? Des Moines, Goodenloo, Des Moines, we're going. Very interesting lineup. Very interesting these are very interesting lineups. Let me just go ahead and I'll let you take over for a little bit, Flame, while I add CRDs. All right, here we go, guys. Super Cup 2026. We are viewing Task Force Kraken Zux. I am getting ready with the CRD POV. If my professional commentator would kind of help me out here, greatly appreciate it, commentating on some of the ship picks, map spawns.
Well,
let's get to it.
My
I'll do the
co-host,
best I can, man.
yeah, my co-host has only won 3 Ocean Cup tournaments in a row, Winter Cup. Yeah, some knowledge. So if you can help me while I do the behind the scenes production stuff, that would be appreciated. Okay, so for CRD, we have Chris in the Bourgogne. Let me see if I can make these a little bigger. Okay, so there is audio for sure for Task Force Kraken. So CRD does have the extra DD advantage. It looks very interesting. I don't know why I'm not getting audio from Are you getting audio from Task Force Kraken Flame?
Yeah.
You are. Okay. Pretty. Hey.
A lot of blind action going on here from
There
the
we go.
Bourgogne.
Audio is working now. Perfect. Okay. Sweet. We have audio. Yeah, so it looked like one of the teams was more equipped to smoke their
They got-
cruisers with the
Got
gearings.
DD radar here.
Oh yeah, let me swap over to CRD. Yeah, gearing is radared.
It loses about 5,000 hit points.
Yeah, nice little chunk.
But the cruiser for CRD took a big hit, as you can see. Excuse the eating. Sorry.
Okay, here we go. We have a Brisbane is radared in his smoke. Needs to watch out.
Torpedoes to port.
If they're gonna play the Bourgognes like kite spammers, why didn't they just pick Conquerors? I don't understand why you wouldn't have picked Conquerors over the Bourgognes.
I think there is a point system. So there is a point system, I believe, that they've
Oh.
introduced.
Oh.
So
Interesting.
ship
Okay.
it might be more expensive. So Bourgogne tends to be more on the
Less points than, say, a Conqueror or something.
exactly.
Yeah.
Welcome everybody tuning in. Thank you guys all for tuning in. Oh, there's gearing spotted on A. So Bourgogne doing some good permafire damage here. One in cap on the DD, but no damage. So CRD's meta so far has been working. I've noticed that they have been using the Bourgogne with HE and just kind of reversing.
I think there's about to be a radar on Charlie. If you want to go over to Zux,
Yeah.
I think he's gonna radar this destroyer.
Yep, I'm here.
No, he's getting spotted from his right side there.
Yeah, he's taking some decent chunks here.
The DD's within the radar.
So it looks like he is getting smoked up. So it seems like this is their plan. That's why we have the gearings. Oh, there goes the radar. Let me just close my door real quick. Yeah, no, he hasn't popped it yet. Sorry.
Up the sonar.
Sonar, excuse me.
I'm kind of wondering why. Maybe he thinks the guy's trying to bait it.
So now he is smoked up by the gearing, which allows him to just harvest at will.
Go back to Chris's stream there. They got the
Okay.
gearing spotted.
Yeah. Oh, gearing is spotted. Gearing it appears to be on a perma. Looks like a perma fire there.
Okay. No action.
He is taking some damage. I can see both screens at the same time, though. But
Okay.
if you see something more interesting, oh, that's a
Yeah, they
Venezia.
have a Venezia way
Yeah.
out there.
Oh, yeah. That's gonna do some big doink damage.
It's gonna be a problem for Bourgogne. I'll tell you that. Bourgogne can't do crap to a Venezia.
I mean, it's 8. It could utilize its HE. That's Bourgogne is taking some heavy hits, some big waxing going on this Bourgogne, so he is gonna disengage. Let's see if he can dodge
That's smart.
this. Okay, so yeah, the Venezia Torps did not reach from that distance.
Yeah, he realized real quick he was in a bad spot.
Yeah, so very smart move. Let's go over to Task Force Kraken. They are focusing that daring.
Concentrate fire on the designated target.
Ooh!
Oh,
Chris just
yeah.
took a golly
Yeah,
whopper.
yeah, Chris just took a big hit, guys. Oh, Venezia goes down.
Not the
Not-
Venezia on the flank,
Yeah,
though.
not the Venezia on the flank. So CRD
where that
does
other one
no, that
was.
CRD loses a Venezia. Now it looks like they're gonna lose their Bourgogne.
Yeah, he's
Pops a
gone.
heal,
Yep.
but not in time. So okay, he does get a fire though, at least with that last salvo. So let's swap over here. So one Venezia down and then one Bourgogne down. So
What time do you have? I have like 5:52, 4, something like that. Pretty close enough. I'm live, I think.
yeah, Daring is getting engaged by Brisbane right now. I'm at 540, 539, 538.
Yeah.
Daring is in big trouble here, but radar is gonna end. Did Brisbane put himself in too dangerous of a situation here? He has to turn in an angle.
He's about to take a
Yeah.
full gun style though.
Oh, very, very lucky there. Sonar is not up for another 19-ish seconds, so 12 seconds, 10 seconds. Oh, but here we go. He has a destroyer support coming to help him. Let's get a POV at the shells going at the Brisbane from CRD. So, oh, here we go, guys. Daring. They're gonna have to blind fire him here
How is
because
he not dead? Did you see all those shell hits?
yeah, he
Must
is
heal or something.
he is sonaring the. Okay, there we go
There
with
it
the
is.
blind fire. A really great job on the blind fire. So let's go over to CRD's
does Quack
POV real
Zinky
quick.
open up? Does Quack Zinky open up? No, he does not. I think he could have potentially opened up there. I don't know. It's kind of a tricky situation.
Yeah,
'Cause
I'm gonna.
I don't know. I feel like he should have probably tried to open up. But what do I know? I'm not a destroyer player. And I say that with all due respect, yeah.
Okay, so let's go over to the live action. So, Zox with Brisbane is trying to burn that Bourgogne down, but he does go dark. They do have a huge, I wouldn't say huge points lead, but they have 2 caps. They're up about 200 points-ish.
Hull breach. We're
Oh,
taking on water.
Oh, he just took a torp there. Pops radar, but at his HP at 5,000, he's just gonna open up here and do as much damage because he knows he's gonna die no matter what. So manages to do a decent amount of damage to that DD there.
time. Just
There's a
little combo.
lot of
Ooh, now
action
he
going
takes a
on.
big hit though. Oh.
Yeah, I'm looking at Quacks and
Oh.
ew. Okay, so Des Moines.
CRD Des Moines goes down.
Yeah, CRD Des Moines.
CRD's
So
got to do something.
yeah. Um they are definitely
Something
bleeding
fast.
points here. Um it looks like we do have CRD Jack moving in to contest that cap. Oh, Torp goes right by
See that
him.
torp?
Yeah, yeah, that was a little stray torper. Oh no, there are more. Let me swap over. So right now, both players are using the overhead cams. So, oh, there's some action going on over here.
Oh, it looks like we have a double team.
Yeah, this CRD Mavericks Chris is gonna have to hightail it. We can kind of see the different POV from Task Force Kraken's perspective.
I think game one's gonna go to Kraken. That's the way it's looking now.
Swap over here. I keep swapping to the wrong... Okay, so let me stay here. It's because the overhead cams are throwing me off. Because they keep swapping, so... Yeah, Task Force Kraken with a very...
Yeah, just keep an eye on the clan tag at the bottom left of the screen. That'll kind of keep you organized as to
Yeah,
like who you're
no.
watching.
No, I have icons on the bottom right.
Okay. Well, they're gonna try something here. CRD's gonna try something.
Never count CRD out. You never know.
I don't think so. Nah, it's too late.
Yeah, Jack is... Let's swap over to his POV here. He does manage to not get set on permafire, but yeah, 20 seconds left. Down goes their daring. So game one is gonna go, it appears, to Task Force Kraken. So there you have it, guys. So game one, let me go ahead and add this. So game one goes to Task Force Kraken. Let me just update the scoreboard here. So we have Task Force Kraken with 1 win, guys. So this is a best of 5. If anyone in the chat wants to kind of give some feedback, I'll go ahead and read it out. Just leave some comments in the chat, guys, and I'll kind of just read it out. Get your thoughts and opinions.
No, dude, you gotta make them do it super chat.
Yeah.
I'll read it if it's a super chat.
Yeah, yeah. Go ahead and donate $100 and I'll read your message, but $100 per letter. So yeah, one word will be quite costly. All right, so here we go. The teams are getting ready for game 2. 47 live viewers, boys. Can we make it to 50? Everyone hit the like button. It really helps the algorithm. Please subscribe. 45% of you guys are not subscribed. You guys hit the subscription button. You'll wake up tomorrow with plus 20% RNG for World of Warships. All right, here we go. Game 2. So the spawns are flipped. So
It would
let's
appear.
see. Daring, Des Moines, Guden. And then, okay, so different strategy. Double Shimas and 2 Hollands.
Whoa.
Okay, and then double Vermonts. 2 Venezias, and then wow, very
I don't think I've ever
very
seen that before.
that's very interesting. And then the Gudenlu, Des Moines, Daring, Napoli, Burgone. So
yeah, those two Des Moines are probably saying to themselves, "Yippee!"
yeah,
right now.
so that's actually
Except for the
this
fact that there's those two the Vermonts are in the game. Those are kind of scary to those Des Moines.
yeah, this is gonna be very interesting. This is gonna be a very interesting game. Let me. Why does it have? Like a blackish overlay that appeared all of a sudden.
Based off of the lineup, who would you say, who would you bet, like put the odds on is going to win this one?
I can't really say, man. This is just a very interesting
I'm gonna say
lineup.
CRD.
It's
I'm just gonna guess just based off of the lineup.
this is but I
It's a total
mean,
guess.
yeah.
It's a total guess.
Yeah, let me pull up the Las Vegas betting odds. So at the moment, the Las Vegas odds are showing Task Force Kraken as the favorite with a 59% chance of winning. So I mean, the odds are relatively still close. The Las Vegas betting odds are still, oh, we just got the 20,000th bet. So yeah, the Las Vegas charts are
Well,
just
Poly
booming right now.
Market is saying Poly Market is having them tied half and half here.
Oh, okay.
So
So we
yeah,
have half and half on Polymarket. Interesting.
yeah, 50-50 on Poly Market. Should we go to Kalshi and check what's going on Kalshi?
Vlad, unmute your mic real quick.
Oh, don't tell me they couldn't hear you. Rip.
I thought audio's good. You guys can hear me? Is audio good?
All right, let's see. Nobody's going after B except for CRD. They're gonna maybe put a cruiser on there. Potentially.
Holland is spotted getting shot at by the Bourgogne. Is he gonna get the RNG? He does. So nice solid 4 pens. Let me swap over to TFN.
Now
Yeah.
the now the Shimakaze on C for Kraken knows where this destroyer is, so he can zone torp Quack Zinski in his daring.
Yeah, I
That's
swapped
what I expect
over.
to happen next.
I swapped over to Zux to go ahead and me position my mic better. So I swapped over to Zux to see if maybe we can see like some booger waxing action. Some sort of full dev strike.
Why is he not running Takanashi on the Vermont? Wouldn't you want to run that
Oh, here we
on
go.
the thing?
Here we go. He just shot a full salvo.
Yeah.
Let's see. Pops Arthas, gets 3 pens for 11k. So Bourgogne from CRD, I mean, it seems, you know, like the Bourgogne, they are, you know, doing the survivability, just burning things down. But Task Force Kraken is a little bit more of an aggressive team. So, I think CRD is gonna kind of have to adapt to the Task Force Kraken's playstyle because, you know, CRD is playing this the right way, you know, survivability, chip away at HP, but they are losing on those cap points. Now, getting the caps early on is not that important. You can always recapture them. Staying alive and keeping HP is more important. Huge hit on Bourgogne. That looked like a Venezia salvo. That's a little waxer right there. But CRD, in my opinion, is gonna have to adapt and maybe play a little more aggressive here. Let's swap over to the Vermont. Sucks. CRD's audio, or by the way, guys. Oh, sorry. CRD's audio is fully maxed, so if it's a little bit quiet, I apologize.
CRD's destroyer on Charlie might be in trouble if he gets spotted just off of that Venezia. I don't really know what he can do here. He's up against a Venezia and 2 destroyers.
Vermont not able to land those shells on the Des Moines because he is in a pretty good spot. They do have 2 DDs out here though on Charlie, so
Look
task
what's
force.
going on the map up there on A.
Yeah, on A we have yeah, if we look at like B2, it looks like they're doing some ring around the rosy activities. 46 viewers, guys. Can we make it to 50? 49 viewers.
対応が完了した。次の指示を。火災発生？ダメージコントロール急げ。
So right now it appears like we just are seeing a 1v1 between the Vermont and the Bourgogne. Bourgogne did swap to AP for that salvo there. So CRD's audio, guys, I do have fully maxed out. So if it's a little bit low, I can't control it.
I bet Zox is wishing he had the Takanashi Hoshino commander right about now.
Yeah, I mean,
Extra heals.
Yeah. Who knows though, you know what I mean? We really don't know what's going on behind the team's mind when it comes to builds, their roles.
Yeah, sure.
So, but you know, yeah, it could be more of a survivability option. But at the moment, CRD does have 2 caps. They are down on points. Bourgogne is slowly getting chipped away here, so he does have 1 heal left. Chat is in subscriber mode, guys, for you don't have to be a sub for a minute. You can just hit the sub button, you'll instantly be able to chat. 50 viewers. Thank you guys. 50 viewers, live viewers watching. Epic battle right now. This would be awesome if CRD can win the second game. I would really like to see this go to a game 5. See what the Vermont is up to from Task Force Kraken. Looks like he's moving kind of towards B to get a shot on one of those cruisers. He is located, so
he's gonna pull a sneaky salvo on this Bourgogne. We'll see if Bourgogne can dodge it.
I'm gonna swap to Bourgogne real quick. It looks like he is gonna take a torp and a Venezia salvo. I just swapped.
Get whacked.
Is he gonna Arthas that? Let's see this. Oh, big wax on Bourgogne, but couldn't finish it.
Yep, he's dead.
Oh, okay, but down he goes. So that's a huge loss for CRD. Losing that Bourgogne up there is really gonna allow Task Force Kraken's Vermont to kind of just push up more and get crossfires on the B and A side. But he is.
That the CRD has right there in between B and C.
It looks like a good and Lou, possibly a good and Lou and a Brisbane. Daring is getting CRD's Daring. Let me go to his POV. He is getting queued up right now.
Spotted if I were him.
Yeah, he went ahead and popped the ink.
What happened to Zux? Oh, he must have got airdropped.
Yeah, he was getting airdropped by the Goodenloo. It looked like his initial plan was to try to push to get crossfires into B to try to eliminate. Okay, he is radared again. So it looks like they're communicating radars for the Gudenlu.
Well, where's the Gudenlu? You know?
You
Where is it?
He's gotta be. I mean, if you look at the
Is he
last.
beside the Des
Oh,
Moines?
I think he's more towards like directly. Let me switch this.
Oh, there he is. There he
Yeah,
is.
there he is.
I saw him on the map. I just couldn't understand why it wasn't spotted because that destroyer's on B.
Down goes Des Moines for CRD. So CRD is down 2 ships right now, guys. But the points are still fairly close, and the Gudenlu is full HP. Let's see what this salvo does to the Gudenlu. That's decent little chunk. So I really don't think CRD was expecting this very unorthodox just ship selection. Here, Daring is spotted right now. CRD Mavericks Chris. He is
Yeah, but he's caught
engaging.
with his pants down.
Yeah, he's gonna try. Oh, okay. So he's bowing at least to that sap, so it's not gonna do as much. They do get rid of the Holland. Hopefully he does not get.
And the
Oh,
Shima.
and the Shima goes down. We have a
Maverick
huge
survives.
We have a huge point swing here.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. Vermont just took a salvo at the Des Moines from Task Force Kraken. This could very well change the game here. Let's see these incoming shells. Okay, they did not hit.
Looks like CRD's gonna take it. Unless something radical
you
happens right here.
never know. You never know. Quaxney looks like he is hanging in for dear life here. He is completely
Shima
surrounded.
Shima torps are on the way.
This is gonna be very close.
That's it.
Oh,
That's it.
okay,
Wow.
they take it. CRD does take it. What an impressive ending to that game. Are you guys not entertained? Wow.
Just like that. In the very end of the game, it can switch.
So let me
flip.
go ahead and update the scoreboard here. So
I think Kraken allowed that one to get away. They shouldn't have allowed that, but it happens.
man. Updating the scoreboard here, guys. Give me 1 sec. So both teams do have 1 win each, guys. So we are tied 1-1. So in case you're curious, let me just pull up the rules real quick. So it is week 6 elimination. So this is a best of 5. So Tears of the Desert. And now it looks like we're swapping to Loop for 2. And then the tiebreaker will be Sleeping Giant. 60 viewers, guys. 60 viewers. Wow. Thank you so much for the support, guys. Really, really, really appreciate it. So just to reiterate, both teams do have 1 win each. What an epic clutch by CRD at the end there. So now we are just waiting for the next game to be selected and started. Here we go, guys. Game 3. Game 3. Super Cup 2026. Both teams tied. CRD 1 game. So Task Force Kraken ended up winning the very first game. CRD won the second game. And now we are on game 3 on a different map. So
Little
for
Hindenburg action.
yeah,
Like to see it.
yeah. Hindenburg, I didn't quite catch the lineup. I'll go ahead and re-review that. But it appears that we have Zux in the Hindenburg, like you mentioned. And then for CRD, we have Chris in the Montana. So both teams with 3DDs. Do both teams have yeah, both teams have 2 battleships each and 3 cruisers, so both teams even on the ship
Will we get to see
type.
some Hindenburg torp action?
That would be awesome. Some up close torp action would be very interesting. Now this is a pretty big map, so this is gonna be I think where a lot of the teams did focus on practicing and positioning, because this map, there's a lot of different angles here that you can choose. So depending on which side wins or overloads, the map being so big, I'm actually surprised they didn't choose more battleships. So we got Chris kind of going in between A and B to support both caps. We have Zux kind of going towards A. So both teams have yet to fire a salvo. Never mind. There we go.
That's an incorrect statement.
Yeah. As soon as I say that, shots fired. Shot heard around the world. So
The captain was like, "Fire!"
So it looks like this Hindenburg is doing some sneaky activities here. That's why I want to focus on this. Zux from Task Force Kraken is sneaking up on this Kaba, and what makes it interesting is that he is not located. So CRD This Kaba Quaxney is doing a good job kind of not reversing. Oh, he does reverse. Oh, that's a very tight salvo. That was a perfect salvo.
Is that AP?
Yeah, and that was AP too. So he looks like he's able to get little, yeah, just tiny little shots at the rear of his ship. Looks like one shell is almost clearing. Not anymore. Doesn't really look like. Oh?
Damn.
Oh, those. Okay, so he must be
He's
running
getting good from other
Arthas.
places.
No, that's
Bro,
Arthas.
no.
Yeah, No, that's Arth. Look at this. Watch this. Oh, okay, that was just 2 pens, but no, he's getting waxed pretty good. He is just pinned there. Take a look at CRD's perspective on this. Davy Boy says in the chat,
Kaba's going down.
is Kaba going that Kaba does go down. So CRD loses Kaba, but does get a really good hit on that Hindenburg for payback. So let's see, this Hindenburg is not having a fun time from Task Force Kraken. This is the second Hindenburg. Managed to angle there. But yeah, I'm wondering what the thought process behind sending the Kaba that, you know, close into the cap. Usually
Well,
you
the way he
would.
got beached initially was what screwed him. If he had been able to get flush with the island, I think he would have been all right.
Yeah, but oh, down goes Daring for Task Force Kraken, gets dropped by a Gudenlu, it looks like. So that's a huge loss. Hindenburg 1v1ing the Montana.
Torpedo tubes lost, Commander.
Looks like Zux from Task Force Kraken did lose his one of his torp tubes is blown up.
I'm thinking Chris is. Let's see, what cruiser does CRD have over there on A with Chris? Is it a radar cruiser?
I can't. If he looks to his left once more, I can take a look, but
Well,
not
regardless,
really
it looks like they may have to abandon. Or push to the border, push to the left of Charlie. Or, excuse me, Alpha. Zux gets spotted in his Hindenburg.
Oh, let me swap to this. So this is gonna be a Des Moines versus Hindenburg action here. Now, Hindenburg has to watch out for those Montana shells. They can.
No, they can't lob.
They can't lob that.
Torpedo tubes lost, Commander.
Triple fire, and is that another torp tube blown up? Seems like it. Now, Hindenburg, in reality, if that Montana wasn't there, he could push that Des Moines and win that fight. But the fact that that battleship is there That's gonna go ahead and prevent that, but they really want to try to take this A cap, but unfortunately it's proving very challenging for CRD. So let's swap over to CRD's POV here. So we have some just HE slinging. So CRD does have a 2 cap advantage here. So they're gonna slowly, you know, gain more points here. I do see a smoke that just popped up in between the CRDs, the Montana and the GK. I'm wondering what that is. Okay, so Hindenburg does say I'm spotted. He pings it and he's not spotting anything, so it's that Des Moines running stealth, or it must be a DD from the middle. So right now it appears like Hindenburg is just holding this A cap for Task Force Kraken. He is doing his
If I was
best.
at Des Moines, if I was at Des Moines for CRD, I'd start pushing towards that Hindenburg and hope that my Montana provides backup in case he tries to come around and tort me. But they're gonna have to get A.
Yeah, they're gonna have to do something here. Montana is very healthy. And the Des Moines is very healthy as well. I really have to take a 30-second bathroom break. I'm gonna go ahead and leave it on this CRD POV to give us some more I'll be back in 15 seconds.
I think Zux may have made a little bit of an error here.
Okay, I am back. What did I miss? Anything crazy?
Not much, not much.
Oh, looks like CRD just took a shot at that daring smoking up. It's 2 pans. So I think CRD realizes that they are starting to lose the caps, and they are making their push now. because the points are really close right now, but they are gonna start bleeding points. So, it looks like a big factor for them right now is to get rid of this GK right here. If they can get rid of this GK, that gives them, you know, a very solid,
Oh, look. Who's...
oh, Hindenburg.
Oh, okay.
Hindenburg
Yeah, Hindenburg
from...
was hydroing him.
Okay, so Hindenburg from, Task Force Kraken goes down. This, Hindenburg is just, melting this Des Moines, though. I think Des Moines does want to disengage.
Watch Chris. Watch Chris right here.
Okay, swapping to Chris.
Yeah.
Kaba goes down for CRD. Chris takes a shot at the DD. Is he gonna art this? He does art this.
He misses.
None of the shells land. Unfortunate. So yeah, that GK needs to go. They are starting to get A back. This is gonna come down to the wire here. So we have the... Oh, there's a Z. There is a Z that is stopping the points in A from CRD. He has to be careful though.
Why is the daring pushing back in?
No, look at the Z52. Look at
I know, but the points don't think they'd be able to come back with points. Now they're gonna kill the daring and potentially win the game that way.
Yeah, let's see if they can take out that daring. That's gonna be...
He goes dark. Oh, ooh, takes a bomb hit. Chris with the heroic blind fire.
Okay, so
Nah, no.
no, so game 3 goes to Task Force Kraken.
What round is this?
So we did the Swiss rounds, like the qualifying stuff. These are the elimination rounds. I'll pull up the bracket.
How many teams
here.
are left?
I will pull up the bracket, but it's getting down to the final few here. Not too many teams left. I will pull up the bracket and let you know. But
Was it like 8 teams left or what?
I would say
Currently?
I'd have to pull up the bracket and see if anyone from TFN in the chat is here. Maybe you guys can type it in the chat.
10 teams left if it's elimination.
But
Because then there's the semis and then the quarters and then the semis. The quarters, there would be 8 teams left, I think. Yeah.
so Task Force Kraken, all they need is one win to secure this. Let's see what adjustments CRD has made. I'm gonna go ahead and end the poll here and see. So we had 48 votes in total. 56% voted that Task Force Kraken will advance, and then 44% voted CRD. So here we go, guys. Game 4 of the Super Cup 2026 knockout round. So CRD has to win this game, or they're packing their bags and going fishing. So this would be awesome for them to win this game so we can go to that sweaty game 5.
There's a Colbert in the mix.
Oh, interesting. Some cooking.
And a Castilla.
So we have someone from chat. We have a few comments. So Davy Boy, Hindenburg popped out a little too much versus the Montana. Lucky he didn't get one shot. And then we have Blind Archer.
I will agree with that.
Nothing lucky about that, Davy. Hindi Belt is insane. So we kind of have two different opinions there.
If the Montana had not been running Takanashi and had somebody like Colorado, that Hindenburg would have gone down.
Yeah, that Hindenburg did stay alive and just.
The Montana's accuracy was just god awful.
In my opinion, excuse me, I think they CRD needs to know Task Force Kraken is a very aggressive team, and they need to be a little bit more aggressive.
Yeah, they should have been done. They should have been doing something on a whole lot quicker there.
Yeah, especially, I mean, it was just the Hindenburg there, and I'm sure they knew they blew up a couple of his torp racks. So CRD, let's see what adjustments they make. And now another factor that a lot of people don't realize is spawns do matter. If you spawn on the north or south spawn, different maps have advantages and disadvantages. So that plays a huge factor. There are maps that, you know, do offer more advantages than other. I would say this is one of those maps that maybe doesn't really offer that much more in terms of spawn points, but so here we go. Let me swap over to Zucks. Task
Radar
Force
Mino.
Yeah, very chatty of him to run a radar Mino. I'm assuming he's gonna be shadowed by oh, so yeah,
The fact that he's located means that destroyer's, you know, in a corner on the right side of Charlie. He's kind of cornered.
I would pop a sonar if I was that Mino, just to get that sonar going.
I guess it could be Gooden as well.
Because that sonar, if you were to pop it now, would kind of prevent, you know, kind of help
his. Gooden.
Yeah, it would. Oh, is it
He's
Gooden?
located by Gooden. Yeah.
Daring getting shot at right now by Montana and the rest of the team. So Daring does, that looks like a perma fire on Daring. Daring gets waxed pretty good. Half HP gone from Task Force Kraken's Daring. So let's swap over to this Mino, see what he can do. Mino just chewing up this Bourgogne. Oh, yeah, Kaba.
Kaba, yeah.
He does smartly go hidden. Bourgogne is just getting harvested here, but CRD does have A and B capped. So that's a huge positive for CRD. It does appear that CRD is playing a little bit more aggressive this game. I can see. Oh, that was a big hit. Yeah, the Des Moines from CRD takes a huge hit from the Montana from Task Force Kraken.
That Colbert could potentially push that Des Moines.
He could. He is. But look at this. Oh,
look at this shit.
Yeah, okay, so Montana was ready to help him, but he did slow down.
Does Des Moines do a drive-by? Is that what's going on here?
I think he's just gonna park there and blow up the guns and just win on raw HP. That's gonna be a huge loss to CRD if they lose that Des Moines on that corner flank. That's a very important flank. And oh, Colbert takes a huge hit, but Des Moines goes down. So Colbert loses. That was a big chunk of HP.
Who hit the Colbert?
I think it was it could have been the let me swap over here.
God.
Daring does go down. Kaba goes down. But everyone is it is a bloodbath right now. This Bourgogne is getting chipped, but he appears to be saturated. But right now, the main focus for CRD appears to be this Montana right here. If they can get rid of that Montana that has crossfires on both sides, that would be huge. I really like the.
Sadly, Chris had HE loaded. It's all right. He'll get him on a perma.
I think double fire. So I think that's his goal right now. Just a quick transition to this Mino's POV. Kaba does know.
Torps aren't heading his way. No.
Yeah, he is within. No,
he's
he's
there now for sure.
The Kaba's torps, I believe, are 6 kilometers. A little payback from the Bourgogne on the Mino. Not happy with getting harvested, but that Cabo is gonna make a huge mistake if he pulls out of there. Okay, so he smartly goes back there. Looks like CRD's Montana has some torps heading his way. So CRD up about 100 points. This is the point where
Chris is pushing to the north of A. He's gonna try to get around on that flank and stop the push on A.
Yeah, he's gonna try to prevent the Montana. Okay, Castilla. I saw Castilla there. That's interesting. So a few comments from chat. Let's see. Yay, someone using the Yamato. Ill, Colbert. Let's see. What else do we have? Any other? Never heard of Colbert or Minnow, but the players on Task Force Kraken and Colbert and Minnow are going to be tricky to eliminate on this map. That comes from Angel Rambo. Jalen Jackson, winner of this match.
POV.
Yeah, I am on Chris. Oh, let's take a front salvo at the Colbert.
Why is Chris not completely pushing right now? Is he
think,
afraid of the Colbert? Why would you be afraid?
Where is the other DD? Is the other DD accounted for? If I were him, I'd push. But there is a Montana still out there. You got to remember that.
Yeah, but he's not really.
Oh, okay. So he's all the way. He's all the way back there. Yeah. That's gonna hurt the Colbert. Oh, unfortunate with the overpens. Oh, down goes Mino. Down goes Mino for Task Force Kraken, guys. That's a huge loss. So that radar is down. Now, can Montana take out this Colbert without dying? He does swap to HE. Very interesting choice, but does punish him. Hopefully, he is running Fight Fire with Fire to maybe. Hopefully, get set on a third fire here. I think he's just gonna stick with HE. Does pop a heal. No permafires. So CRD has a really big lead here.
Losing caps though.
Losing
they
caps.
May lose Chris.
Yeah, Chris is getting shot from the other side. Okay, he does keep HE loaded. Take a look at it from the Colbert's side. So okay, they do take the Colbert out.
Yeah, that's probably ball game there.
Never know with these games.
Kraken has a DD on A right now.
Yeah, I see this. He gets a fire. Damage cons. Looks like he left the fire. Blind fire from Chris. Oh, but that's a Montana salvo. And that is gonna be a booger waxer. That is a booger waxer on CRD Montana. Breaking news, guys. It appears I'll go ahead and announce it after this game, but down goes Montana from CRD. So
looking like CRD's gonna take this one.
let me open up
Yeah.
no, it appears like we have some
What you talking about, Willis?
I don't think I can bring it up yet, but there's some discussion behind the scenes right now in regards to I don't want to name the team, but it's being investigated right now. There
What, did
might
somebody get disqualified?
no, there might be some sort of rule violation. TFN are looking into it now. I don't want to spread any misinformation or name the team, but TFN is looking into it.
Are you watching CRD screen?
Let me swap to CRD.
He just switched to the Gooden, and the Gooden's turrets are like completely still. Oh, okay. All right. I was wondering. I was like, is he AFK?
Gooden is full HP, so CRD did play a lot more aggressive this game. So
Yep. Run for the hills if you're CRD.
61 viewers, guys. So we are going to game 5, guys. So we are going to the tiebreaker rounds. Everybody hit that like button. Let's see if we can hit 70 viewers, guys. The more likes we get and engagement, subscribers this stream, the algorithm will push it out to more people just searching up World of Warships Legends content. So you guys can all just hit that sub button, like button. Let's see if we can hit 70 live viewers, guys. So CRD comes in with the win, the clutch win.
Now for the tiebreaker.
Let me adjust the scoreboard here. So, 2 wins. So now we are on the tiebreaker. So just in case you guys didn't know, this is the tiebreaker map. Sleeping Giant.
Who will step up to the plate and
So
claim their title?
This is what we wanted, guys. This is what we wanted. Let me play some music here, guys.
Dun, 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 dun. Is it true that you can hum stuff from published
I'm not sure they can
songs
hear you.
and you'll get copyright strike or
I'm not sure.
copyright struck?
I'm not sure.
I was hearing that they made a change and made it where like you even hum a song, they'll copyright strike you. Or like sing the words or something. I don't know. That's crazy.
So it is tiebreaker time, guys.
say these guys might have a little adrenaline flowing through their blood, apparently.
The music was loud, but yeah, I would say they have adrenaline flowing through their blood and various parts of their body. I would say maybe 15% to the brain and the rest to undisclosed locations. So yeah, yeah. Uh, so here we go, guys. This is game 5, the tiebreaker, the game that we've all been wanting to see this entire time.
Could this have to do with the investigation? The fact that CRD has not readied up?
I'm not sure.
I'd be willing to bet.
Let me. So I won't name. Okay, let me turn the music down a little bit. I'm not gonna name the teams, but at the moment, this is what's going on. Teams must mutually consent to ship lineups before starting a battle. It appears that one of these teams broke that rule. With clip evidence. So it is being reviewed right now by TFN to see. I don't want to name which team it is because honestly, I'm confused too. I don't even know who broke the rule or anything. So yeah, we are waiting on TFN. Let me type it in chat. So we are getting yeah, from New York, the headquarters, they are reviewing a play call on the field, the pixelated field of a rule violation. So, the on-field officials, it is out of their hands because this has to go to the higher ups, guys. So it is being reviewed in New York at the highest levels. Footage is being reviewed. So the game right now is on pause while we get an official review from the review box in New York.
You would think that they would have the answer by now, you know. Either it is or it isn't a violation.
Well, we have multiple officials, reviewing the footage. There's millions.
Well, I mean, it all came down to ship choice, right?
Yeah, they're, reviewing the handy dandy notebook right now, and there's millions billions, possibly even trillions of dollars on the line here. So TFN does not want to, you know, make any wrong decisions here.
Yeah, yeah. Understandable. Understandable. Talking about the
Wisky,
GDP of a small country on the line.
exactly. Wooski asked, what is a booger wax? A booger wax is an emoji, first of all, that you can get for 99 cents by becoming a Girth member. A booger wax is, in my opinion, and everyone else's, when you hit a ship for about over 50% of its HP.
Still waiting on the ref to come out. And,
Yeah, that we are still waiting on a referee to come out.
I tell you, Bob, this has to be one of the longest reviews I've ever seen in my professional career. What could it be, man? Maybe they're having a discussion in between the teams to try to work it out. Maybe they're doing something like that.
Yeah. SRA Scout says, damn, a DQ in Super Cup. Angel Rambo, ladies and gentlemen, we will be right back after the following paid advertisement.
Is it possible that both teams could have had a violation?
Yeah, what happens if both teams violate so that it's just both teams get DQ'd and then ref tripped
Depending
and
on
now is sidelined with a groin injury. I'll be heading
maybe
into
depending
replace.
on this, maybe
ahead.
depending on the severity of the violation, you know.
Yeah.
Maybe both teams did commit a violation, but one's more severe than the other, and maybe they're trying to work. I don't know.
Maybe
How could I know?
the teams might, you know.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm saying. So we are still waiting, guys, for...
You can go to Zuck's screen. He's playing around with the joystick. It's kind of entertaining.
Yeah.
Well, he was. He stopped. He was going around in a square.
Well, while we wait on this, I am gonna do a little. Let me turn this a little bit down. A quick little plug in here. So, for those of you that do care, World of Warships Legends is coming to PC for Steam and Xbox on May 4th. It was announced by Wargaming. I'm gonna link it in the chat if you guys want some more information about it. Oh wait, we
What you got?
I thought we did get an update, but apparently we did not.
False alarm.
We are getting people inquiring into who is accused, and I am bound by NDA to not discuss it. Jalen Jackson must have been found in the bathrooms with some non-consenting members of the chat. That is said by SRA Scout. Harley Crawford says Big Terry gonna cause a Randy Johnson incident on the field. Let me
And Tom Brady has been thrown out of the NFL for deflating the football. Folks, this is unprecedented.
That is the best line I've ever heard out of officials. Intentional grounding. Offense number 7. It's a 10-yard penalty. I'm talking to America here. Excuse me.
The update?
I'm currently playing some NFL official referee statements audio on YouTube right now.
Goes for back, 3rd and 7. Tannehill, questionary the block, and here's the throw by Tannehill, and it's incomplete. There's a flag. There was just a...
Hey. Pass interference. Defense number 40. The ball will be placed at slot and a foul. Automatic first down.
Okay, you heard it.
What happened?
Foul on the prior play. My flag was being returned to me. It was tossed back to me, hit the ground. When that happened, the clock operator thought there was a penalty and stopped the clock. The clock should have continued to run. There should be 12 seconds taken off the clock. So it should be 124.
What?
Take the play clock down.
I got
12 seconds as well.
Referees on the field speaking right now. Audio playing. Watch my stream.
I'm taking Mike Thomas out of the game. comes the fight, James. We got now we got a ball.
Happen, yeah.
They're coming off the sidelines from Miami.
You don't want to do that.
Miami's bench has emptied.
That hit was more egregious than the previous one.
You can see that the defense ran out there. They were the ones on the sideline. And there are flags all over the field.
It looked more like a baseball brawl. There were coaches and players involved in that one.
Sort out. Here we go.
There were multiple fouls by both teams, both during and after the play. During the play, personal foul, interference with the opportunity to
Might
catch the
have
kick by the
been
kicking team, number 80.
a streaker on the field,
Personal foul,
guys.
illegal blindside block by the return team, number 86. By rule, Miami is elected to enforce the kick-catch interference foul from the previous spot, replay 4th down. After the play was over, personal foul, unnecessary roughness by Cincinnati, number 36, Miami, number 11. Also, unsportsmanlike conduct by Cincinnati, number 22. Number 36 from Cincinnati, number 11 from Miami, and number 86 from Miami are all disqualified from the game. It'll be 4th down.
So a total of 3.
4th down.
Do we have ref cam? Yes, we do. Let me go ahead and add it here. Let me add ref cam. We do have a ref cam, guys.
Let's see if he can do that. And what happens on 2nd and 2 at the 26? My guy waves out. My guy waves out, just like Chicago. It's the Chicago nightmare all over again. Zeke waves out. Take me out, coach.
Oh, we ain't gonna talk about this.
Take me out. It's my turn. It is. You told me it was my turn.
You can talk all that you want to, yell and scream. You lost.
It is my turn.
You lost the game.
It's my turn.
Take as long as you want. You still lost.
Okay, so there you have it. That is the reaction from the teams and the audience. Okay, we have an update.
I lost power.
It's fine.
What happened? Any update?
Yeah. 1 second. Okay, so current score is 2-1 for Task Force. Task Force Kraken 1 to CRD. They will. Okay, so game 1 will not be counted. So loop 1, that was the first game played, correct?
No.
Wait, let me see here. Let me open up the loop. Okay, so Tears of the Desert to loop 1. So game 3, right?
Game 3 was the first of the loop games. So who won that one?
Task Force Kraken, I believe.
So they're scratching it?
Yeah, yeah. So right now they're gonna replay.
So CRD has 2 and they have 1 now, correct?
I'm still waiting on official clarification, guys. Loop 1, game 1. Okay, let me post this image here.
Yeah, that went to Kraken. Kraken's the one that won that game.
Yeah, but they violated
right.
the rules.
Right.
So it's gonna
Yes.
go back to
Yeah, so now it's 2-1 CRD. All right, here we go.
So here we go, guys. You guys are as confused as I am, but it appears to have been a ship selection mistake on Task Force Kraken's part. It was an honest mistake. It was nothing malicious. Nothing, no one was trying to cheat, but it appears to be documented. It's a 30-second clip. Everything is I mean, so we have a comment in the chat. Double advantage for CRD. They now know Task Force Kraken strats. GG's TFN. So to be fair, I don't know. The rules are the rules. I don't make them, guys. TFN has to adhere to the rules they made. So it was a rule violation. It happened. If it was malicious or not, which it wasn't.
It wasn't.
It wasn't.
Guaranteed.
It wasn't.
Nobody's
So
gonna risk getting DQ'd
yeah,
over
exactly.
picking the wrong ship. Yeah.
Exactly. So, we're just gonna go ahead and move on here. Let me adjust this. So we have let me get some audio. I don't have audio from the teams. Let me. Okay, there we go.
I gotta say, if I'm if I'm Zucks, I don't know if I would play it the same way this time.
So the score is 2 wins. Because if it's 1-2 for CRD, if CRD wins, right?
Yeah, they win.
They win.
Yeah. Well, now we get to see what I was talking about with the Kaba getting flush on A here.
Okay, let me.
Yeah. Yeah. Not looking good for Kraken at this point.
I
think
will
would've tried to
break.
change
I
it
will.
up a little bit.
I will break down the rules. The clip that was sent to me by the official headquarters of TFN and the rule violation, and I will break it down for you guys. I have the clip. I will break it down. So when the game is over, if you guys want to see what happened, do not leave.
Fighters airborne. Enemy cruiser spotted. Fighter returning to ship. That's a worthy track them down.
Maybe Kraken will get this Kaba off of A.
So, yeah, if Task Force Kraken can come back, you know, that gonna be a huge, just let's look at this. Kaba very low. Kaba does go down, but let me swap over to the gearing too. We have two ships that are very low here. 2 DDs. Kaba obviously did go down, but they're both going down at the same time. That destroyer in that A cap, excuse me, is very low. Yeah, that's a one salvo. So okay, both teams trade on DDs. We have CRD with a almost 200 point lead, and we're back to the same exact thing here. It's Des Moines. I'm looking at the Task Force Kraken POV. It's the same positioning. Oh, down goes Daring for Task Force Kraken. So that's a huge loss. Task Force Kraken is down 2 DDs. And now CRD is doing what they should have done the first game. If you're looking at CRD's POV, the Montana is now pushing to go ahead and support his Hindenburg.
Well, the idea is that the Des Moines to his left would be pushing with him.
Yeah. Oh, but he turns out. I think it seems like they're saying Hindenburg is saying, "Hey, I have this under control. You can deviate." We
have an Arthas salvo here from
at the Daring. Oh, that's gonna. Oh, only 3 pet.
Did get away.
Yeah,
he got away with a lot there.
It looks like a torque tube was blown up though. Oh, look at this. Z52, oh, Daring from Task Force Kraken goes down. Z52, from CRD is looking very low here. Task Force Kraken really needs to get that DD out. Does not get a permafire. Very unfortunate. It looks like Zuck's plan was to get that DD, and then finish up the Des Moines.
Try to kill the Des Moines.
Yeah, he's gonna send Torps at the Montana, but it's just he's trying to do so many things. Unfortunately, here, he made the right call by trying to take out the DD. They do take out the Des Moines, but he is gonna go down here. He did everything he could. Montana has a bunch of Torps heading his way. It did not reach. It looks like Task Force Kraken's Hindenburg is gonna go down here. But down goes Hindenburg. CRD with a coming up on 300-point lead here. GK, yeah, so
Kind of a tricky situation if you're Kraken.
yeah, man.
Not looking good. Sadly.
Yeah.
Just kind of a sad situation.
Yeah, just very unfortunate, sometimes I mean I don't
I hate when that crap happens.
Yeah, I will play the clip. Guys, so stay tuned. I guess it's the clip that shows the violation. So, and then I will post the rule sheet, but yeah, they are replaying game 3, so it looks like CRD is gonna win this. So we went from basically a game 5 scenario to a rule violation, which sent us back to essentially game 3, because this is the match where the violation occurred. And so yeah, very unfortunate, very sad for Task Force Kraken. I'm sure CRD is, they're not, it's just overall a bad situation all around. But at the end of the day, the fleet network has to enforce their rules, or else what's the point of rules? Just bad situation, guys. But that when it comes to tournament and competitive play, I mean, that's just mistakes like that will cost you. So really unfortunate. Task Force Kraken was playing great. CRD was playing great. They were trading blows back and forth. But
well, it looks like CRD's gonna take it. And,
yeah.
I gotta run. I had a great time.
All right, Flame. Thank you for hopping in here. The
No
chat
problem.
really appreciates it. Thank you, Flame. Later, Flame. Take it easy. So yeah. Yeah. Other than that, I really don't know what else to say. I mean, GG's to CRD. I mean, they played amazing. Task Force Kraken played amazing. As you know, I'm basically a viewer just like you guys. I just am streaming this and casting this. a game 5 decision would have been epic, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, it's really, you know, it's not me. I don't make the decisions. I just stream the games. So we will do an overview, guys, of exactly what occurred. I did download the video, but CRD is gonna win. So CRD does win. So let me go ahead and remove this. Edit this. Properties. So one win. Properties. So stay tuned. I am going to break it down. So CRD wins. They do advance. So now let's go ahead and pull up exactly what happened here. So I'm gonna add a scene. Rule violation. So I'm gonna add a new scene. I'm gonna add the sources that I was provided. Image. So I'm gonna add the image first. And then I will play the video. Add source. Media. Okay, so this, I'm gonna play you guys. Let me put this over here. So this is apparently the incident that triggered all of this. So let's go ahead and I'll do a little slow motion. So I guess here is the beginning of the ship picks. So let me play it. Slow motion. Okay, so we see, I mean, let's start from the beginning because I'm assuming that's where the rule violation takes place. So it appears that everyone from Team 1 is ready. Those Zucks. I'm trying to figure out the rule violation here. So I'm assuming the way it is so both teams need to agree to start the game. I'm assuming that's what the violation was, guys. Correct me if I'm wrong, but so, I mean, this is the... So, maybe... I mean, I can just minimize this. So here's the official statement from TFN and Super Cup rules. So here are the rules for you guys to see. So this is just live right now of the incident that happened causing this. I just want to be transparent and show you guys everything. So here we have both teams, all ships selected, and how would you guys interpret this? Teams must mutually consent to ship lineups before starting a battle. So it seems like both teams selected all their ships. Task Force Kraken is on the left. Their team 1. And then CRD is on the right. Their team 2. And if I press play here, if I press play, it seems like they basically must have started the game without, they just started the game without basically talking to CRD. So Task Force Kraken, as you can see, had all their ships ready. CRD selected their ship, and then they instantly launched the game. So once again, as you can see, we have one player from CRD that has their ship selected, everyone from Task Force Kraken has their ships selected. CRD selects their ships. And then the game starts. And so if we look at the rules, teams must mutually consent to ship lineups before starting a battle. Now, I'm not sure. So there you guys have it. That's my breakdown. And in my opinion, I feel bad for Task Force Kraken. I feel bad for CRD. I feel bad for the viewers. I feel bad. But at the end of the day, the Fleet Network has to enforce the rules. It is a tournament. What else can I say? I consider myself more of a viewer. You know, I'm just like you guys. I like tournaments. I like watching these games. And I stream them, you know, on the weekends. You know, every weekend I've been streaming these games, Saturday, Sunday. And I work Monday through Friday, so you know, I'm a viewer just like you guys, but you know, I stream these games, and so yeah. I hope this kind of clears things up for you guys. Um yeah, so this is basically what happened, just to clear things up for people who watch this VOD later. Here we go. All the ships are being selected, and then the game starts, and boom. Yeah, so CRD, scene collection. So let me just to this. So CRD, congrats on the win. You guys have advanced. CRD has won 3-1. Thank you everybody for tuning in. I really appreciate it. If you guys could please, you know, just hit the like button, subscribe. That's all I ask. Again, I do these tournament streams Saturday and Sundays. Because I'm a viewer like you guys and I enjoy this. And, you know, if it helps get more people, you know, interested in these tournaments, I'm all for it. But yeah, if you guys could just like, sub, I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream here, so we can kind of just save as a VOD. But GG's to both teams. Task Force Kraken, you guys played amazing. CRD, you guys played amazing. GG's to both teams. CRD does advance. Further, Task Force Kraken is eliminated. Hopefully I broke down the rules for you guys, what had happened. Apologize, you know, for having you guys wait so long for TFN and the teams to sort things out. That was out of my control. And yeah, so thank you everybody for watching. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Isolus, GK Racer, Angel, Rambo, Blind Archer, Bruxau, Arcolecchino, Try Hard, Try Slons, Davey, Bota, SRA, Scout, Jalen Jackson, Dr. Idalu, Dr. Salty, Unsinkable Sam, French Hustle, Wooski. Thank you, everybody. Crawley Crawford. Ethereal Blitz. Thank you, Girth member. Shout out for being a Girth member. Iceless. Shout out, Girth member, Iceless. Thank you guys. Really appreciate it. Killer Priest. Keto. Killer. Prime Tesla. Robbie. Here. Okay, guys, that's gonna do it for me. I will be live streaming later. I'm gonna go ahead and end this VOD now. So thank you all for tuning in. Really appreciate it. Enough blabbering for me. You guys stay safe. Have a good rest of your day, good rest of your night, evening. Be safe, stay healthy. Thank you. Peace out, guys.